Hello everybody, this is Kata. This is TSdL, Season 7, Round 32. We have BGuy vs Trinhuv. Looking at BGuy's box. Definitely a very AoE leaning box. Lana, Reen, Kruger, Varna in particular. And first pick a Kaya. So definitely leaning more towards the rush side of things. As for Trinhuv, playing your pretty standard tank push. Liko, the closest one to an odd one out. Puts Trinhuv down as a more defensive player. Lana's good, but particularly good with Christie. If you look at this box, the Tensei line is a lot weaker than the Princess line. Could follow up like Sherry and Lana. Or there's pretty much, and there's Luke too, but there's pretty much just Luke for the Tensei side. You got banning out Wedham, because heal block's really scary. Good map for Wedham with floating courtyard. Lucretia has a revive. Difficult to kill, easy to follow up with. Kruger, good range. Whereas BGuy is first banning Christie. Wants to prevent that good princess line, and then banning out the Rosin, playing more of an AoE strategy. And banning out Wedham just because Wedham has such great range. Helena and Sherry are still a big threat to this tankless competition. Trinhuv banning out the Vincent, who can really pile on the AoE damage, and plus the buff strips are really annoying, and the Varna can support this AoE combo with a hefty buff. With Akira, who provides some decent off-healing against the AoE. Not exactly an answer to it in and of itself, but there's still Liko in the box, there's still Liana. Flo would be the worst person to go up against this AoE comp. Least amount of HP, hardest time, lowest output. But banning threats is also good. Epsilon. With an AoE comp, is more manageable. But Helena is definitely really strong against tankless. Still, Cherry is very threatening, and Luke just being able to get a pick for free is also pretty threatening. In the 3C, she should be able to put a debuff on Liliana and just one-shot her through Redeemers. Toa gets banned. Good range. You would not have easy access to a buff. There's actually pretty much no buff for Toa in this box. But the main synergy there with Toa is Christie plus Toa, and you put full bloom on Toa. Scarlet Reaper, and Toa can act again a bunch. There is limited amount of grassland on this map, but the key point is that it is in the center of the map, which means if your units have taken the center, they'll be getting a lot of residual healing, and it also lets you control the beginning of the match with the teleport. Helena getting banned and Reen getting banned. Reen's just nasty. Heal reversal, all that stuff. Helena can easily combo, force her to really play in tank range, and then Lana just getting banned for... I mean, you'd think that Himiko could be a bit more threatening than Lana. Understandably banning Sherry. Like this comp. It feels like BGuy has a lot of drivers, but Trinhuv has two good AoE sources of healing, one with Kira's 2C and 3C, and then Liko. Those are really good answers to AoE. Luna... I mean... It feels like Trinhuv can just push up into the center, and Lucretia and Kira are eventually picking stuff off. Himiko can soften them up to make that a lot easier. must be a general buff stealing menace, and this team will have lower amounts of buffs. Because I'm imagining Liko has to go a more offensive build here. Still probably bringing mass heal. Luna just feels really low impact, because rushing into the center is just rushing to death by Lucretia, really. Worth mentioning that Mew does have an AoE. She can have some pretty decent stats, especially with the command. Let's take a look at the skill. So yeah, it did bring an AoE. Luna is here with Princess buff, and Liko brings her own buff. Kaya not bringing Greasy. Greasy doesn't do too much here. Lucretia bringing Firebrand is a good choice. Good against these flyers, and full support heal Liko here. And Himiko with Sealing Technique to shut stuff down. Be good against this Lana. She gets some nasty clocks. Limited ways to use this Wind God realm. I guess one key combo here is the Act Again on Lana and dishing out a bunch of AoE damage. But with just Liko having one skill and Lana, it seems like it's going to be hard to overwhelm these two healers. Really, Lucretia should one-shot anything on this team. It'll be a while until buff's up. And it'll be overridden by this 2-turn buff here. One thing there is with Liko and Luna is that Liko can use her transform and move multiple tiles, but with this position she can't really take advantage of that. The only Wind God. Oh wait, is her unique to use that? Maybe her unique makes it 3 blocks? I don't know, because I don't have a I don't know. So Lana going in and nearly killing this Kira. I think the Kira went to like 2% HP. I guess now you teleport Liko. Yeah, Liko responds with mass heal, and this will pretty much full heal everybody. Liko's just really good against AoE. Akira's rights is disabled. He's missing a little bit of HP, but it's not enough to be missing one true. Using teleport to... Akira have to dive in a bit more? Does take her out of range of Lucretia, which is probably more of a concern. Because if Kira goes in, she would die. Or no, she wouldn't have to. Hilda didn't guard turn 1, but I don't think anything would reach. I guess maybe Mew? It seems like, yeah, Mew would probably kill. Because her 3C is Brain, and she usually has Genius Staff, although this is for Gaia. She is on. No, she's not on Grassland. Could be some debuffs. Pretty good damage, but sure just pulls it up, no problem. Gets a heal block on Liko, which is just a little annoying. I mean, maybe Lana can get a black hole, but it shouldn't be able to kill. And even if it does kill, Lucretia just has another life anyway. Still manages to kill. Liko, like, bishops are just not very resilient. Liko has a pretty bad matchup against Kira. Now, I mean, maybe you can get one loop life. And nearly gets a... well, 2k off's pretty far in AoE terms, really. Heal block got removed by Kira. Liko could just heal this all up. Lana did get a good clock on the black hole. And Kira died. Just got melted. But now Lana's out of buffs. It is a 1-for-1. Liko for Kira. It'll be a while until Wild Power is back up for Rikaya. Acting again to Lana. But can she reach? Yeah, it's +1 range. This is as far as she can reach. It's tough for Trinhuv to approach in this situation. Losing Kira was definitely a key component to preventing Lana. Liko AoE was less concerning. Plus there are still tiles dealing out annoying debuffs. Although At least next turn, Trinhuv's Liko should be able to clear those up. Probably more about zoning Lana's black hole range right now. Give yourself a chance to recover. And keeping Himiko back has been good too, because Himiko could definitely get slaughtered by these AoEs. Now that Lana's out of buffs, Nakaya's down for a while, Liko's dead. Luna's got 2 turns on her buff as well. Yu's not doing too much. And then that's when Trinhuv can ideally start getting some kills on them. Lana's range being here. Tries to get the Akaya, does not quite do it. Firebrands probably contributed a lot to that, but you can just swap Lucretia back into safety, so fine to go for. Could have been nice to tick down Hilda. Get buff up sooner since Lucretia will run out of it faster. Guard up sooner too. So no downtime. Always nice for tank to get at least one of those cooldown reductions. Himiko does not have a great in. Push wouldn't really accomplish much and can't really reach anything for sealing technique. Probably best to just sit back in the healing tile. I'll start pushing up with Hilda next turn. Although, once you do that, the black hole will reach everything. So it depends on where Lana moves. Ideally, you'd like a turn to cast Mass Heal. But it might be difficult to get that. Luke does have 3C. Lana is a double holy unit. Himiko overwrites those tiles. Now Lana just backs off. BGuy doesn't really want to engage until he has attack buff again. And both AoEs up again would be nice too. Lucretia takes Kaya. Probably didn't have to use 3C there. You really want to save 3C because it's the only skill that can kill Lana in one shot. Because it puts up debuffs. And I think Free Striker, I think Reaper was down, but Free Strike should have killed that too. No problem. Especially because you have like Firebrands who don't care anywhere near as much about being 100% HP. Still, Hilda guards up. Luna can't capitalize. Nor can Mew. Looks like Trinhuv's weathered it. Start clearing up tiles. Lana can't reach anything. Well, oh yeah, Firebrands will just kill the loop, right? Oh wait, no, 15%? Yeah, that's not enough. Redeemers are 20%. Not quite enough. Lana just buying time, waiting for that buff to come back up. But it's gonna be hard, because Himiko reaches with 3C now. And it's very difficult to punish her for doing that. She can even... yeah, she could even Sealing Technique Mew, but Mew backs off, can't do that. Nonetheless, 3C is still available. That'll disable Redeemers. The damage will be hard to heal off. Although there are some Tenyo HP restoration buffs, but those will get dispelled by Himiko more than likely. At least on Lana, definitely. Well, as long as she crits. Should happen, really. Once Liko can start putting up these immunities, then Black Hole loses a lot of its bite. Potential bite would be better phrasing. Maximum off time, you want to move Liko last. Really, 3C up. 3C is back up quite soon, so... wants to get rid of the tiles, just doesn't want to risk any sort of debuff, just fine. Loop the least liable unit with the revive. It will have swap next turn, but 3C is not quite up. So here Lana is with both her AoEs ready to go. Damage dealt bonus from Luna's unique. But Mass Protect's up, so no heal blocks can happen. There's still Liko who can counteract every AoE, and this Mew is just not going to be able to carry much weight here. You can chunk the Hilda, but a position for BGuy. The Liko immunities kind of just seal the deal here. Respectable damage, but Liko just has no issue healing it all back up. It might not full heal her troops, but the tiles will get pretty close. And it doesn't really matter if you can't take out the Lana in one go, you can just go for taking her out in 2 goes. I mean, maybe he doesn't get the kill right now, but will very shortly. Certainly not when Tenyo removes your attack buff. But to the next hit. And honestly, it doesn't even matter. Because you can just Magic Pulse now. Oh well, Luke did get heal blocked. She was the one that had wore off on that turn. Because she didn't move. Because Liko casted Mass Protect before Luke had moved. Which gave Luke 1 turn to get heal blocked. Still, you can just try and snipe the Lana. And there's just no AoE follow-up. Can even just Sealing Technique the Lana. Then, even if she had clocked enough, but yeah, BGuy calls it. Not much to do there. Felt like if BGuy had one more unit instead of a support cheerleader like Luna and Akaya, something could have happened there, but it's just really hard with 2 drivers like that rather than just 1. I don't think he really had a great other last pick anyway. So maybe we'll see some box swaps. Trinhuv seemed pretty comfortable with his box, and it's a versatile box that can handle a lot of different stuff, so. Could want to feel out what BGuy is going for first. It's already a decent box against AoE. just by virtue of having Liko in it, so... Liko, Kira. I mean, you could try and put Juggler in there too, and you'd be really strong against AoE. Or replace like Lena or something. Trinhuv definitely swaps into being good against AoE, bringing in Elma and Juggler. Taking out Florentia for Elma. Yeah, Elma is a lot more resilient against AoE strategies, whereas BGuy just decided to pretty much stick with the same AoE-based box. Taking out Helena, though, for Himiko. Which I do think Himiko probably works a bit better on this map. Plus Himiko is just really good. Hard to counter kill. First pick Juggler. Tanks could get double banned, but against this mostly AoE focused box jugglers, it's going to be a good first pick. Not a lot of good ways to handle him. There's some decent amount of buff stripping. Sticking with the second pick Lana. Banning out Rosin and Elma. Both, yeah, definitely very effective against AoE. Liana, the lesser of the evils here. And we'd probably see a Kira Liko ban. And Liko's really good against AoE too. It's really hard to fight this box with AoE. You can even just pick DPS, because you don't need that much healing. You can afford to let somebody get banned. Because you can always get one healer plus Jug, which should be enough, really. Picks up the Toa. Again, no buff for her, so won't be able to ignore Garden anyway. I wonder if we see BGuy ban Kira Liko here. Because they do really shut down the AoE, but I guess that's kind of why BGuy's picking up Toa. But what is Toa really gonna do? Maybe if she gets Christie and can find something that way? But we did see in the unit swap screen that BGuy's Toa is infantry. So it's going to be harder for her to reach those. It's easy to block on this map with the pillars. It's going to be hard for Toa to reach out of range of Jug to snipe units. But Liana is probably a bit out of her range. Plus it's Blood Sword, which is a lot more RNG than the Scarlet Reaper build, supposing it is that sort of combo Christie. But I can't imagine what else it would be. Namely because there's just no buff for Toa. Yeah, Lucretia gets picked up. An Assassin could have been good too, but Lucretia has an AoE. Black Hole's good at poking. Good at eventually killing these units. But Christie could get picked here. Probably will. But no, Reen, okay. So I guess Toa is just here as attack command, basically. Liko getting banned because she is very strong against AoE. So will Kira. Kira will also be really strong. But with Reen on the field, maybe Reen can make something happen. Skill reversal while he's on the table. There won't be any mass protect immunities unless Liana brings it, which she might. With Luke, you can have 100% uptime on it. And ban Selena, because Selena is debuff immune. Trinhuv banning the strippers. Himiko and Vincent. I can understand the Christie ban, but Liko probably a bit more threatening just because she's another AoE with the combo than Luna. I mean, Luna just makes this comp go faster. It doesn't really make it stronger or more effective, whereas Liko does. Except the Hilda, interestingly, who could have a bad matchup against this Toa. Toa doesn't have great offensive infantry troops, but you probably don't want to bring those against Hilda anyway. I mean, if you want to be safe against the Toa and cover for the fact that she could be infantry, you probably want to bring Royal Calves, and on this map there's not a big disadvantage for doing so. I mean, Himiko would have been good here too. Liko... I mean, we did see that she brought buff in game 1. I mean, maybe she'd bring Mass Heal here if there was a Himiko, although she was against the Himiko in game 1 and she still did bring Mass Heal. Dark Despair can sort of facilitate that. I mean, she does still want the cooldown reduction. Yeah, this game looks pretty similar to how game 1 went. But I think Reen's definitely a more effective combo. It seems like BGuy's offensive ban picks plot stronger, and I think it's in part because of this Luna ban by Trinhuv. If it was Luna Sissy last, I mean, Sissy would be annoying, probably more than Luna, just to act again, but definitely more manageable. I mean, you have Kira and Liana, you can act again Kira with Liana if need be. No line AoE on Reen, just going for the full, keep bashing the team with AoEs. That is generally pretty profitable for her. No breaking Hoplite, so if Hilda swaps to Cav, it's not a big deal. And Hilda did bring Templars. Walls the Reen potentially bringing Highlands. I mean, I liked Royal Cavs a bit more. Maybe he was worried about single target Lana or something. Beast Shock on Juggler. Just here to take out a unit. Yeah, again, bringing the heal AoE, or the heal 2C on Kira instead of the Guard Ignore. Good stuff. Good against Tankless. Firebrands on Luke potentially to kill Steel Wings on Reen. Or if Toa's a flyer, it'd be good against her. Well, frankly, you'd kill her anyway with swords, but a bit more convenient because no HP condition, although less damage. Especially against this Reen. Reen is getting fed by a Kaya Wolf, so he's not going to have an issue running into silence. That's definitely where things can get the most dicey for Trinhuv. Akira Gospel could have been good here, just solely because BGuy's best win condition here is Reen landing heal reversals or heal blocks. And then Lana comboing off of that and just nuking stuff into oblivion. The Gospel just to totally shut that down on Kiera, and then Liana has a Gospel to divvy out as well. Probably put on Luke or something, so you can always follow up pretty well. Because there's not a great way for BGuy to get through the tanks anyway. Could have brought Raging Thunder on Toa. Yeah, it's hard to say how this game will go until we see what Reen's chucking out. And looking at this Reen, the memer's Reen, very high attack, crazy high attack. It's gonna be even more with this Toa. Yeah, like that looks like it's gonna hurt a little bit. Reen does already reach. But I think Kira might have been a better target to Gospel here. Because you want her to be able to follow up on it and heal. Position her like here. And then if she has the Gospel, she can always punch at least Reen and heal your team up if you need. But without it, it could be dicey. Like she could get silenced. Again, it's hard for BGuy to get through the tanks. So Juggler, like, having to deal with the heal reversal is not the biggest of deals immediately. But this Reen's really gonna hurt. Yeah, because it's tough to just move. Well, difficult to run. Let's count. Yeah, Reen can hit Juggler. It is possible to move everybody out of the AoE range like Trinhuv's doing right now. Move like Kira right here. Then you just hit, then BGuy's just hitting 2 debuff immune units. And the tanks can just keep pushing up. Yeah, like move Kira here, and then you just move Juggler and Hilda up. It's gonna take a while for BGuy to get through those tanks anyway. And then that gives you the room, it blocks out Reen from reaching the backline with AoEs, and gives you at least some room as you push like tanks here, and then you can occupy these tiles. Lana just delivering huge nukes. Like, look at that damage. That's after a Juggler heal. And now it's like you gotta like move Liana and heal. So Liana has to heal herself here, or else she's just gonna die to Reen. So you have to heal yourself. Probably move like right there. Otherwise, you're gonna die to this thing. He won't have Toa Aura, so that's something. Could hit with Curai too, I guess. Probably wouldn't kill. And it could still be out of, Reen, no, Reen's 4 range, right? Or 4 span. Yeah, he's 4 span. I know he is. Which is here. So yeah, Kira couldn't do that and heal Liana. So it does seem like the move is just move Liana up and single target heal. I would not test this Reen. I mean, you gotta think that Reen's Ogre gives him so much. I do like healing the juggler a bit more there. But I guess you do want the troops to be able to respond. And that's the thing, like if Reen goes in here, and then Luke and Kira can respond healthily. I mean, even Reen, I guess with the Liko heal in between, he should be fine. There is a juggler jump as well. Yeah, not a good AoE opportunity for Reen here. I mean, you could go for it and hope it clocks. But if you don't, then it's a huge... Or if it doesn't clock, then... You could be losing a huge chance there to get the rest of this team down. That's really risky. I mean, like, hoping for a clock to begin with is not stacked in your favor. At the same time, it's going to be difficult to reach this backline because the tanks can just push up. Yeah, BGuy decides to put down some tiles. Liko can back off if necessary, but she clocks. Now Juggler's looking really injured. Koa can't reach. Wait, yeah, she reaches here, so she cannot quite reach. She could probably kill in this sort of scenario. Even, I mean, Juggler's probably fine. It's mostly just his lobsters that make his HP look so low on the percent. Still have Kira to jump in and heal if need be. That's another reason was Kira really needed the attack buff from Gospel. And if she could just be staying here up in front, taking some AoEs too, then she'd be dishing out more healing to the team. So a mistake there by Trinhuv. So all Trinhuv can do in this situation is just pass the buck over. Doesn't really want to move in range of Toa because she can honestly probably kill either of these tanks if she punches them. And with BGuy having turn priority, it's a little scary. Well, Reen only has 2 turns of attack buff, 2 turns of mobility advantage. So maybe he does just want to spend the AoEs. Still probably best to wait as long as possible. Move Toa in range too. Now you can just burn the turn with a Kaya. Sugar will provide a little bit of healing here. Through Liana 3C. Juggler goes for the jump. It is very unfortunate that Liko clocked, because otherwise this jump would be a lot harder for BGuy to deal with. It looks like the best bet is probably moving Reen up to block for Liko and Lana. Reen drops the AoE. And it's hidden tank, so. Now Kira takes out Lana. Then she can hop over to Dog. Double Memer will keep this Toa and this Reen healthy. Toa will have a skill, does have all her troops. Then the question is, can she kill Dog? Because hitting Hilda, you probably can't kill her for one, and it's just a little pointless. Axe against the Liko. Luke can reach Reen. But we are gonna see at least one Reen team AoE. Or not, no, Luke just kills the shit out of him. Okay, fair enough. I expected with Firebrand she might miss that, but turns out she doesn't. Stop playing some jams, yeah. Oh. Just a little late, yeah. Firebrand Luke kills Reen, no problem apparently. But Liko sends it. I mean, maybe Toa can kill Juggler here. Probably not now. And she has no buff. And yeah, that's GG. Felt like again the problem was that there was Toa there and Toa just did not help the team do much. Maybe the Lana positioning was a bit off too. Because Lana didn't necessarily have to be in range of Kira there, I think. Because I think he used Sanction. Could be wrong. And yeah, I don't know. A brain. Yeah, congratulations to Trinhuv for advancing the round of 16, and better luck next time to BGuy.